Mary, the Queen of Personal Space, Part 2, The Autizzler. Mary breathed heavily during halftime. She was losing her pickup soccer game. She saw John walk by in the distance and considered yelling or waving, but she was too out of breath, and he appeared to be in his own world, so she left him alone. "You're too slow," said Paul. "What are you, gloating?" Mary said. "You do this daily. I'm just trying to get a break from class." "Don't be a sore loser, Mary." "There's still plenty of time to turn this game around, bro," Mary said. In the fourth quarter, Paul passed the ball to his teammate. Mary swooped in and stole the ball. She ran, and the more she ran, the better she felt. That's right, she thought. My ball, my ball. She approached the goal and imagined the glory of scoring. That is, until the ball was stolen back from her. Paul had used the subtlest of foot maneuvers to slide the ball back in the other direction. "Too slow," he shouted. Mary let out a single yell of frustration, fell to her knees, and punched the grass. "Really? Do you really have to pour salt in my wounds like that? Isn't it enough to steal the ball? Do you really have to talk like that on top of it?" Paul's team won. "Don't be a sore loser, Mary," Paul said again. Then he said, "Be a good sport and shake my hand." Go to hell, she thought, shaking his hand with eye contact the way she was taught. "Good girl. Hey, there's a get-together at my house on Saturday. Come have a drink, eat some barbecue," Paul said. "I'd rather die," she thought. "All right, I'll be there," she said. Wait, why did I say that? She knew the answer. She was taught to be polite and play along. But why should I play along with jerks? "Look at Richie Rich over here," Mary thought, arriving at Paul's address. "Bro, do you seriously have traffic in your driveway?" At the roundabout in front of the mansion, she watched as party-goers got out of their car and handed their keys to a uniformed person who got in. "What is going on?" Mary thought with agitation. Finally, a uniformed man approached her window. "Hello, miss. Welcome to the party. I'll take things from here," he said. "What do you mean?" "You can leave your car here. I'll take care of everything." "What do you mean? There's no way you want me to park my car here." "My name is Sean. I am the valet, miss." "Valet? What the hell?" she thought. "No, thank you. Where do I park?" "That's not necessary, miss. I'll take care of everything." "No, don't touch my car," she thought. "No, thank you. That's not necessary. Really, where do I park?" "Miss, really, this valet service is free of charge. Leave everything to me, I insist," Sean said, smiling warmly. "No, thank you," Mary said, driving away. That valet sure was pushy. "I bet everyone else is parking up here to the right," she thought. Bullseye. She pulled her Toyota Corolla in next to a BMW and began walking back to the front door. She saw Sean. Damn, I guess I have to explain everything now, she thought. Okay, now I know where my car is and I have my keys. There, that should put him at ease, she thought. It didn't, but he smiled politely. "Now where can I find Paul?" Mary asked Sean. "I imagine I just walk through the front door here, but you have to invite me in, don't you?" "Girl, what is wrong with you?" Sean thought. "Right this way," he said, gesturing to a wide walkway leading to the front door. Mary forced a smile as she walked by too many well-dressed people that she didn't recognize. "Mary," Paul shouted, finally, from across the room. "Come, meet my parents." Ugh, do I have to? Mary thought. "Oh, Mary, I've heard so much about you. My name is Elizabeth." "Oh, dear, look at your hair. You look positively disheveled," she said. "Glad you noticed the important things, lady," Mary thought acidly. "Yeah, I guess I got a little windswept walking back from the parking lot in Outer Mongolia. The climate is a little different out there," she said, impressed with her own humor to diffuse the tension. "You walked back from the parking lot? Oh, I'm going to fire the entire valet service. How could they be so negligent?" Elizabeth said. "They weren't negligent. They insisted, well, he insisted, Sean I think his name was, that he must park my car, but I didn't want him to touch my car. "Why not?" Elizabeth interrupted. "Did you think he was going to scratch your paint or get mud on the floor?" No, but I don't want anyone but me to touch my car. It's nothing personal. I need to know where my keys are and where my car is, so I parked it myself, Mary said. Good thing I defended the valets. Oh, you mustn't fuss about things like that. It's their job to take care of things like that for you. They should not be having you stress out with all of that. Come, relax. Tell us about school. Paul tells me you're a very good student. I can't relax if I don't have my car keys on me, Mary clarified. Elizabeth changed the subject back to school, and Mary answered all of her questions. Elizabeth changed the subject back to school, and Mary answered all of her questions. Well, we have big news, Elizabeth said, beaming. Go on, tell her. I got accepted to a finance internship at Goldman Sachs. I'll be in Boston this summer, Paul said, grinning. Oh, great. What are you going to be, a landlord? Mary said, rolling her eyes. Yeah, a landlord, an investment banker, and a rich guy. Guilty as charged. What are you even taking philosophy courses for? An easy A. A few more gen eds to go, and I'll never read a book again, Paul said, which caused Elizabeth to laugh and shake her head. What the hell was that? You think your son is a silly goose, don't you? Mary said acidly. Never reading again is quite the goal. Mary, Elizabeth began. Oh, I'll read, Paul interrupted. Texts, quarterly reports, but books? Come on, give me the Cliff Notes version. Better yet, trim it down to a tweet. I've got things to do. Like what? Like earn? You don't get a house like this unless you earn, Paul said, gesturing around. All I see is a bunch of crap. Big house, high ceilings, a whole bunch of crap I better not touch, because you better not scuff or scratch anything in this museum. This is a house that is too valuable to live in. Better do your living somewhere else, babe. Now how do I wrap up this conversation, she thought. You're right, Mary said, smiling. Hey, did you say there's going to be a barbecue? Nothing in the barbecue appealed to Mary. She left without saying anything to anyone. On the way home, Mary got a flat tire. She cursed her terrible luck and her terrible classmates and her terrible ability to find and connect with like-minded people. She called a tow truck and sat on the curb, feet on the street, next to her car, feeling dejected. Hi, Mary, she heard a voice say behind her. Let me guess. Another goon who skims an online summary and passes in a paper of hot air is now approaching me to talk to me about nothing. Mary thinks before turning around. Oh, hi, she says, surprised to find John smiling at her. The quietest kid in class spoke up. Why are you sitting out here? He says. My car broke down. What's wrong with it? Flat tire, she began. John started getting excited. This is a problem I can fix for her. Step aside, here comes the hero, he thought. The tow truck is on its way, she continued. No, he thought. Quick, what should I say? Should I try to change her tire anyways? Maybe I'll save her money. Or maybe the tow truck will charge her just for driving out here, he thought, standing silently still. Have a seat, she said, gesturing to the wide-open curb next to her. Dang, he thought, cursing his luck, and deciding, at least for now, that he'd better give up on changing her tire and just follow her instructions. He took off his sandals and sat on the sidewalk in lotus position near her. You do yoga? She asked. Every day, he said. Where are you going? Are you late for something? Nowhere. I'm coming home from something. Dumb party. Dumb party? Why was the party dumb? Oh, I don't know. Rich people. Entitled people showing up places just to take credit, doing the bare minimum because they have a team of slaves around to cover for them. They don't read. They don't know how to build anything. They just know how to expect things, how to milk others for their hard work and pay them pennies on the dollar. You're talking about Paul, the guy you played soccer with. This stunned her. How do you know I was talking about Paul? You saw me playing soccer? Why didn't you say hi? I didn't want to bother you. It's no bother. Say hi next time. Okay, I will. Yeah, that dude sucks. You have my full attention, she thought. How so? Well, you said it yourself. He doesn't read. Everything he said in class is the Cliff Notes summary. He comes to class and he thinks he's a damn rock star for doing the bare minimum. He's vapid and overly confident with nothing to back it up. I overheard him saying stuff to you when you two were playing soccer. What was he saying? Too slow? Dude, I hate jocks, he said. What do you mean, you hate jocks? John paused before answering. Don't get into the weeds and start telling her about every damn time a jock pushed you into a locker or called you gay for answering a question in class. Don't be selfish. Bring it back to her, he thought. Well, was it necessary for him to talk to you that way? Shouldn't he be grateful to have an opponent to play against? Wasn't he being needlessly aggressive in an activity that is supposed to be fun? Yeah, I certainly thought so. I'd play more sports if it weren't for all the smack talking. I like running around, but everything else is so aggravating. What do you mean? He asked. The question came out of him reflexively, as if he'd heard her say it so much it was now on the tip of his tongue. Mary went into detail about her likes and dislikes of activities and socializing. The tow truck arrived and changed her tire. John and Mary talked the entire time. Finally, the tire repair was completed. Well, John, it was really nice talking to you. Thanks for listening, she said. Quick, say something. When can I see you again? John, you forgot to smile. Smile! She smiled back. They exchanged phone numbers. John walked away with pep in his step. Mary drove away, smiling.